Hello, dear viewers. Today we will look into the dark and scary world, talking about one of the most famous serial killers in American history, Gary Ridgway. His name became a symbol of horror and ruthlessness, and his crimes left a mark in the memory of many people. Take a seat and let's get started. Gary Lee Ridgway was born on February 18, 1949 in St. Louis, Missouri. Since childhood, his life was not easy. Gary grew up in a family where violence and conflicts reigned. His mother often humiliated him, and his father was strict and cold. These circumstances affected the psyche of the ego, formed a personality in which violence became the norm. When Gary grew up, he began to demonstrate unhealthy interests. Ego was imposed on non-normative sexual behavior, and the first crimes were not long in coming. In the 1980s, Ridgway moved to Seattle, where he began to act in full force. During this period, there was a wave of disappearances of women in the city, many of whom were prostitutes. Ridgway became a victim of his own sick imagination. He mocked women, weighing them to death. During 1980 to 1998, Gary Ridgway confessed to the murder of 71 women, although, according to estimates, the real number of victims could be much higher. He was a master of manipulation and often deceived his victims by inviting them into his car. Gary Ridgway was arrested in 2001. After a long and complex investigative work, law enforcement officers were able to track him down thanks to DNA analysis, which became possible thanks to new technologies. Ridgway did not deny his crimes and even helped to find the places where he hid the bodies of his victims. At the trial, he received a life sentence without the possibility of parole. This was a significant step for the families of the victims, who were finally able to get justice and answers to the questions that had haunted them for many years. Gary Ridgway's story is not only about crimes, but also about how important it is to pay attention to the problems of violence and crime in society. His life and crimes serve as a frightening reminder of the dark side of human nature. We hope that our issue was interesting and informative for you. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like it, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you in the next issue.